One of the blessings and curses about having a new microphone arm is that I can't like carelessly make the most like ear-rending noises anymore. I'm forced to be considerate. Like I can't just go like that's off the table. My god. Okay, the music is driving me insane again. I think we need to switch. Mm. Fuck it. I'm gonna pet Soup a little. Okay, I pet her, and she licked my hand. So, who's really winning? I have a question for you guys. This is kind of an a little bit off-brand question. Is there anyone in this chat who has more than... I'm trying to think of some arbitrary number. Let's say like $5,000 in their bank account right now. the cost of the art, and then half before about a week before, or actually it was more like a week and a half. A week and a half before I released the shirts, I sent out a bunch of samples to like mods, friends and stuff. And the samples probably cost me like probably like $100 overall. Monty art, yeah. This is oh wait, let me see this. Bling bam bam bling bam bam bring bam bam bon. Bring bam bam bling bam bam bring bam bam bon. Bring bam bam bring bam bam bring bam bam bon. That was really loud. What the fuck? Hey, the flex. Then I eat. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, this is a banger too. Hang on. Eat too much and you'll get sick. Shrimp are pretty rich. Alright, hang on. Okay, hang on. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see too. Alright, let me see this.
Dragon's Dogma 2 offers a wide variety of playstyles depending on what.
No way, I didn't know that.
Most of these are the kinds of archetypes that you'd expect: melee sword fighter, speedy dagger wielding thief, archer, and spell slinging mage. And some are
the thief vocation,
like Mystic Spearhand and Magic Archer, that combine elements of one vocation with another for a completely new style of play. But what of the Trickster vocation? It was revealed as part of the Dragon's Dogma 2 showcase back in November.
Is that drugs?
Shown of this unique class beyond that quick 45-second look.
Drugs?
And a description on the Dragon's Dogma 2 website.
The Trickster can conjure illusions through the smoke created by its unique weapon, the Censer. Tricksters can use illusions to deceive enemies into fighting against their own. They also have the ability to temporarily increase the power of pawns beyond their limits.
As part
That's
of
pretty cool.
Capcom, we got to sit down and play with the Trickster for about an hour. And I can confidently say that this...
So wait. Does this mean that there's more vocations? Wait, was the stream fucked up? Did the stream fuck up? How could this happen? For a second. Oh, okay. I don't care then. If it was only for a second, I don't care. Don't care. This is me not caring.
This is a style of gameplay unlike anything I've ever seen in an open world action game.
They seem in depth? Yeah, I've seen... Because, like... The magic art... Wait. I just realized that, Hang on. I still have the character creator open. Hang on. I just realized that, there's 4 vocations now. Or there's 4, like, starting vocations. How did I not notice that before? Because it used to be that there was only thief, fighter, and mage, but now there's thief, fighter, mage, and archer. I don't know how I didn't notice that.
The Trickster is essentially a pacifist. Their chosen weapon, a ceremonial censer, does little to no damage when it's swung at an enemy. Instead, the purpose of attacking is to build up aggro and pull an enemy's attention towards you. To that end, you also have a special ability called Suffocating Shroud that sends out your smoke in a wide area and draws a large amount of enemy attention towards you. So, the question is, why would you want to get a whole group of enemies swarming on you if you can't actually damage them? Ah, see, that's where the word Trickster comes into play. By using the Trickster's unique skill, Effigial Incense, you create a simulacrum, or a clone for simplicity's sake, that enemies will perceive as the real you. This clone has its own health bar and will disappear if it's killed, but you can also teleport the clone to you while it's still alive with the press of a button. This way, you can basically kite enemies to wherever you want as long as you keep their aggro and keep your clone alive.
Wait,
so you can
what the fuck? That's me! That's literally my character's name! That's my character's name and vocation! What?
Over a foe to get an environmental advantage, which is super important because the trickster shines the brightest when there are cliffs, uneven surfaces, or other elements of the environment that can be used to your advantage. The trickster has two abilities designed around creating surfaces that aren't really there, but appear real to enemies. The first, Tricky Terrace, creates a cloud that can be placed off a ledge.
Oh, that's what that was. I remember seeing this in a trailer, but I thought it was just them literally creating a bridge.
That's real solid ground. And the second, Elusive Divider, will create a wall of smoke that you can see through, but the enemy cannot. The final piece of this puzzle is the Visitant Aura, a technique that essentially allows you to make an astral projection that you can freely move around to scout the landscape for as long as your stamina will allow. You're super vulnerable while controlling the projection, so using Elusive Divider to give yourself some cover while using it in the heat of battle is a good idea. Crucially, you can float off ledges, ascend or descend at will, and even call your clone to wherever your projection currently is. I'm sure you can probably see why that might be useful. When you
that seems really good.
Together, the real value of the trickster comes into view. Before getting into a combat encounter, you can create a clone with effigial incense, use Visitant Aura to scout out an area for enemies and look for any sort of environmental hazards, like a cliff for instance, recall your clone so that it hovers over said environmental hazard, place a false floor underneath it with Tricky Terrace, then lure enemies close to the clone and use Suffocating Shroud to send all their aggro towards
That's
the clone,
really
and
interesting.
Then watch with glee as enemies throw themselves off the ledge in effort to get at you.
That's so goofy. That is so goofy. My God.
To go through, and it isn't going to be practical in every single situation, which is why the tricksters.
I wonder how well that works on bosses.
With some other tricks up their sleeves. First and foremost, they are a support class, relying on and substantially buffing the strength of their pawn party so that they can do most of the heavy lifting.
Oh my God. That guy got cooked.
Which supercharges your party, making them hit a lot harder. While I was playing for gameplay capture reasons, I had to make a mental note not to use this buff because my pawns would kill all of my foes before I got a chance to show off any of the more technical tricks of the vocation. The most powerful spell I saw of the tricksters was Dragon's Delusion, which takes some time to cast, but brings forth an illusion of a dragon that terrifies any enemy that sees it.
Oh my God.
Ogres, bringing them down to their knees, giving your pawns ample opportunity to do big damage. Since most
that looks cool as hell.
Well suited for dealing with small to mid-sized enemies, this was a really nice addition to see as something that can also let them deal with the bigger and badder enemies.
Okay, but I'll stick with mage.
It was not an easy vocation to figure out in just an hour's time. It took me a little while to fully grasp the aggro system, avoiding pulling too much aggro and not having a way to get away from the enemies I just attracted, but once it clicked, I found it to be a uniquely satisfying vocation that brought to mind one of the core tenets of Devil May Cry's combat. It's not just about killing every enemy in the room, but how you kill every enemy in the room. It's an intentionally underpowered vocation that's designed to encourage creative thinking to solve difficult combat problems in ways beyond just swinging a weapon or hurling a tornado at it. And it's one that I'm very excited to experiment more with once I've got my hands on the full game. Thanks for watching, and this is just a...
I want to play this game. Can we play right now? Hey, early access, please? Can I have some early access, please? Please, 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 please. Let me try. It's kind of fucked up how they let like 1 billion people play like samples of the game. But no one thought of Artemis of the Blue. No one thought about our good friend Artemis of the Blue. Can you choose my next username online? Sure. Your new username is Mooby Dooby. That's right. You're Mooby Dooby now. She moo on my doob till I eat. That's so stupid. You know what, Eric? What's your problem, huh? What's your problem? What's your problem, huh? Do we have a problem? Do we have a problem? I didn't do anything. Oh, yeah? Tell it to the judge. Tell it to the judge. Tell it to the judge. Guys. Long time no see. I was actually thinking about going to bed now. I'm feeling pretty tired. I'm feeling pretty eepy. It might be over. It might be freaking over. It might be freaking over. Hey, can I have some? Can I have some dumplings? I'm currently God's eepiest soldier right now. On gong. Good night, everybody. I hope you all eat well. I hope you all eat well. Eep, 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 eep.